Hello and welcome. This is Red Tonto 13 here with a bit of Football Manager 2023. And we're just going to get down and straight into it as we start playing Football Manager 2023. So let's have a look and see what players are available and who we're going to bring in. Matty Willock is available there. You can try and sign some of these players on a free for cheap money, even for a year, just to see what they'll be like. I will get him down. Okay, save £600 a week then. Jamie O'Hara is still a player. Let's just see how much he wants. £375 a month. Okay, I'll take a punt on him for a year. He's a good goalkeeper, I've had him before. Now Rangers available again. Ricardo Fuller's available as well. Wow, he's 42. He has aged. I'll offer him a 1-year deal. Why not? Lachlan Brook, I've had him before. Very decent. trying to bring in people that I know, really. Love a bit of Tim Abraham, but he always has quite good value for the lower teams. Just trying to get the right amount of staff in. Nick Barmby's good to get in because of his experience. We're going to get Jess Hegarty in, who I've worked with Jess. I know Jess. So we're going to get her in. You have hired a new member of staff. There's my first Football Manager 2023 achievement. Another one to add to the list. Paul Caddis, let's get him in as well for his playing experiences. Be good. You have a happy squad. Well, there's another achievement. I love that. Let's get in former player Fabian Delph. Let's get in former player Darren Gibson. Bethan Cooper's decided to stay with Maidstone. Nathan Dyer's move has been blocked, but we got no under 18s coaches. There's quite a lot of contracts ending at the end of the year, but we will make those judgments throughout the year. Let's try and get these sorted before the end of the year. I've got no director of football, so let's get in Matt Jarvis because he does develop into a good member of staff. He's taking the under 21s manager job. Gareth Barry, I did offer him a job. Why can't I sort all them out then? If I have a director of football. Matt Jarvis, good, he's in. Andy Cole, I need the saxophone to bring Andy Cole in. Let's go with that then. Just because Andy Cole has experience. It's good to start bulking out the coaching staff. Number of coaches increased to 4, physios increased to 4. Okay. You've signed your first player, there's another achievement there. Luke Dreyer, let's get him in. Let's get Evan Carwalder in. 50k comp. Good young player, I actually know him in real life, so it's good to get him in. Try and get him some game time. Harrison Page, let's get him in. Another 53k there on compensation. Get some young players in. Sonny Lewis, let's get him in. So we've got 3 young players who can be hopefully good players for the future. I'll manage the friendly matches just for this. Just to see what we're like against Basingstoke. Jamie O'Hara, let's get him in just for a year deal for a laugh. Why not? Yes, finish, submit T. No. Jumped in too quickly then. Well, it's first game of the pre-season, so let's not lose your tether already. Sounds off. There we go. Ah. Wrexham 1-0 up. That's a good start for pre-season. Hopefully this is a sign of things to go. It meant the new tactics, getting a new coaching team in. Brought some new young players in. It's a new life for Wrexham. This is the lowest I've ever managed on Foot Manager, starting out in the National League, and I'm looking forward to it because I've never actually managed in the National League before, so I'm looking forward to it. I was going to maybe start with TNS again, but simply because I like to try and start with Welsh teams. Yeah, it's a good finish. Start with Welsh teams simply because I am Welsh, and it's as if I've come through the system in my own way, kind of thing. So usually Newport, TNS, but this is the lowest, so Wrexham. I was contemplating Barry Town. So yeah, here I am with Wrexham. Oh yes, Luke Young with the goal there after a mistake from the opposition goalkeeper. Don't concede. Yeah, it's a good finish. Oh, it's been disallowed. Oh. Oh, goalkeeper's palmed it off his line. 18 shots, 7 on target. We've only scored 3, so we need to put more away. But it is half time, so I'm literally going to overhaul the squad. Okay, that's interesting. We have like 14 subs on and no one to play left back. Ben Tozer, let's get him off. Let's get Paul Mullin off for Ollie Palmer. Let's get Harrison Page on. Let's make a goalkeeper change. Bryce Hosanna, yes, he's actually got people to swap with. Luke Dreyer, let's get him on as well. Let's get Jamie O'Hara on. See how he does. Let's get Evan Caldwalder on as well. Okay, not a bad start, 3-0 up. We haven't scored anything in the second half yet, which is a shame, especially after the good start that we were off to. But we did make quite a few changes at half time, and they're still not entirely familiar with the tactic. Basingstoke have come back with 11 shots and 4 on target. We've had 24 shots, only 8 on target out of those 24, and we've only scored 3, so we need to be doing a lot better. Your team talk had a positive effect on your team. Okay, thank you. Motivational speaker achievement there. Angry with a player that looks surplus to requirements while he's an extra. Played at Billericay Town for a few years, and he was gaffer there for a bit, I believe. We played Premier League football, we played for Spurs, played for Arsenal, Wolves, Portsmouth. So he's got some good playing experience behind him. One, two, three, four, 5. This is why I usually skip pre-seasons, because they get a little bit samey, don't they? Gonna delegate friendly matches. Just wanted to see how he's warmed up in now a second game against Basingstoke. I don't want promises, I want pending transfers. Da, da, da. Do you not have to do squad registration? Okay, we're actually bringing in Robbie Wilmot, who's dropping down a league to play for us. So it would be good to see what he can actually offer. I've got a technical director, no director of football though, no scouts. Oh, I need a director of football. Manny Mello, played for United, wanted by Hartlepool on loan. Now he is at United, he has got form down here, I don't like that. I prefer to have career stats, just so I can see where they're currently at. How's he available? He's available, wanted. Oh no, he's moved to Wickham, yeah, I knew he was at United. There's a lot of money to fork out on a player I'm not really sure on. He's never really. He used to be touch and go when I signed him before in the past. I know Dom in real life, so I'm going to add him to my short list for a year. Then if he becomes released, then I will sign him. Joe McGlynn, I just literally looked at him. I'll take a punt on him. I need a left back though. Position or role? Not enough information available on these players, but if we can get him in on cheap and we can take him on loan, then that's a good thing, because even if we need to focus on our current left back, or he turns into someone amazing, that's great. Can't seem to do anything now. How can we approach him? Just says contract offer. You cannot make a contract offer. Oh, he's away on a trial day or about to be drafted into the MLS. John Botstock. He's got good experience behind him. How much does he want? Ooh, gee. I reckon I can get him down though. He'd be a good player to have. He's the only player with like stats that I've really seen. Probably seen for him. Okay, John Botstock wouldn't be a bad sign, especially alongside Luke Dreher. Where's Rob Green? Why isn't Rob Green in the game? 4 out of 4 coaches, no head performance analyst. And no head physio. So we want analysing data, don't we? Now, I just couldn't see it. Okay, that's good. He's got 33, yeah, 33, 13. I'm going to go one better. Head performance analyst. There. And I'm going to offer you a head performance analyst role and less money. Let's try and get some scouts in. We need scouts. We need to start somewhere, and as we go up, we'll be able to get more money, and then invest in better stuff. Let's get Ricardo Fuller in, the 42-year-old. Why not? Okay, that's great. We've just taken on a new director of football. He comes in for Altrincham. He was there for 5 years and he's ready for a move, and then he comes. Yes, let's get John Bostock in. They're pleased. At the squad planner. Well happy. He was unemployed and now he's a head performance analyst. He was at West Brom and he's worked for England under 21s, which by the looks of things he's still involved in, even though, well, it looks like he is, but he's not, because that would have said up there when we tried to approach him. But I'm very happy we've got now a head performance analyst in, and he's cheap. We might be Wrexham, but we haven't got money available. Yes, here we are, we're on a trial day, so here we go. Great save by the keeper there. I think he's in the England trial lists on the blue team, but is that trial team 1 or 2? Had a very good game. Oh, what? Yeah, very good game. Very pleased. He's Eastleigh. I remember having him once and he was amazing. Just don't have the money. So we've signed everyone that we possibly can at the moment. We're trying to get coaches in to improve the state of the club. Well, that's unfortunate that we didn't get him in. He actually had quite good stats. Bringing some players in on loan, which is good for us. That keeps changing, which is annoying. And we're actually in a good position where we can keep building. So we're going to just skip past this second pre-season game. 10-4. Wow, what a game. Work to do. Still getting our tactics and that across. I'd love to get Timmy Abraham. Oh, I wanted him. Tony Adams, I usually tend to bring him in as well. Milan Barros, he's always available. Steve Batty, he was the under-19s manager at Harvard West. Gibral Cisse. Just scrolling through to see whether there's any names that I recognise. Gareth Owen. I actually do know a coach called Gareth Owen who is Welsh, who would have that very similar job. Park Ji-sung is available. I love Parky. Let's get him in. Don't care about his coaching stats. We love Ji-sung Park. Stilian Petrov is available. I need an under 21s manager. Come on, you know you want to. Oh, I just need some money. Can I get him now? What? Well, I can't pay any of his wages. Oh, wow. Wow, why can't we get him? I've adjusted the budget, there's money available. It's only £700 a month. Why can't we get him? Come on, why? Exceed board's maximum allowance. What? They don't allow anything. I can't even say, look, board, why can't we get him? That's a shame. Big shame. Oh, there's just nothing I could do. What? Let's get him in. Why wasn't he suggested first? Oh. He's got a few job offers. All I can do is offer him a nice deal. Somebody else. Come on, it'll help me progress. It'll help the club as well. Yes, good board. 81 there. We have Kilmarnock at home next, so that'll be a good money spin for us as a club. I've done as well as I could on the budget that I've been given. Lots of free transfers, loans, negotiated some good wages. Got some scouts in, we brought a chief scout in, we brought a head physio in. Oh, I'm wanting to get him in. But we got a chief scout in, which is good. Oh, we didn't get him in as physio, even though he could have had promotion. Stop changing that. That's annoying. I don't want that changed. I like to see who I'm waiting on. So Stillian Petrov and Park Ji Sung both appointed to new positions. Okay, we beat them, which is good. Good result for us. It's a strong result. St Mirren next.
Person that could mess with someone's chest. I hate that I'm a person that could mess with someone's chest.
Oh well, we need a head physio, so just get someone in for the job. We're at 4-9 to be promoted. Or not, promotion odds 91-9, title odds 4-9. Up against St Mirren. Oh, 3-2. Strong win so far. And then we have one final one against Chelsea under 21s. And then 5 days later we have Eastleigh. So 8 days until Chelsea. So it's plenty of work for us to apply ourselves to in pre-season. Harry Wright signed for Chorley, even though I couldn't make him an offer because apparently he was being drafted. Development of our coaches is going well. 4 of us on coaching courses now. Filling in posts. Playing experience from players, young coaches developing. Internal opportunities. This is exactly everything we want at a club like Wrexham. Yes, Liam Petrov comes in as our new under-21 manager, and Park Ji-sung's our new under-18s manager. Great. So 2 more members of staff in. Oh, that's annoying. That should, unless it hasn't counted there for whatever reason. Four days until our final pre-season game. I'd like to say pre-season has been a good point for us and we've brought in some experienced players. Currently have no under-18s manager. Yes, we do. I thought I brought Park Ji-sung in as under-18s manager. Parking, let's get him on his pro license. Let's get Andrew Cole on his pro, and let's get Matt Jarvis on his A. That'd be fantastic to have 2 pro license coaches. There we go, fantastic. And keep developing these coaches to continue to get pros in what we're doing here at Wrexham. Nick Barmby to study for his pro as well. Craig White will study for his A. Even better, lots of coaching courses and lots of development from our coaches. Lots of fresh conversations as well. 75 years of age. Nothing wrong with experience. Loads of experience there. He was director of football at Barrow, chief scout at Whitton, scout at Mansfield, coach at Norton, director of football at Witten, manager at League, assistant manager at Colwyn Bay. He's been at Crewe. Still highly interested, still committed to the game, and that's great for us. So obviously has lots of experience identifying players, has good geographical knowledge as well. Luke Young, Ventosa, I'm going to make him captain. Luke Young can be the vice. Yeah, they can just have a switch around. He's not happy, but tough cookie. Does want to talk about it, which is good. Okay, we've got a new under-18s manager in. So what is Park Ji-sung? What is his role? I thought I brought him in as under-18s manager. So Stilian Petrov is manager of the under-21s with an assistant manager, Matt Jarvis. Under-18s. I thought where's Park Ji-sung? I definitely brought him in. I said yes. What? What? Why couldn't I get him? What? I thought I clicked yes. What happened there? Did he have work permit or something? There we go. We got a head physio in as well now. Bit of security on him, then we can try and get him in with our younger players. Oh, there we go, good win, 3-2. And now we're on to our first league game, where I'm going to leave it there just so I can have an introduction episode to pre-season and this FM23 stream and save. Scott Butler has gone out on loan to TNS, that's good, so good connection between Welsh clubs there. And we can get him some game time as well. We got Sears in while he's with the youngsters, and we need some more young players. We can see if he develops. Managerial debut. So here we go, my debut for FM23 as well. I'm hoping to be committed to this save right until FM24 comes out, as I like to just get into one save and stay with it right until the end. I got well into the save in FM22, but it was on the back end of FM23 coming out, and I wanted to concentrate more on this. Yes, next, finish. Okay, let's hope for a positive start as we go into this first league game and try and get promoted, but to win promotion as well. I'm really looking forward to this one. I hope I can take them all the way, and it'll be a really interesting one. I had a real great save with Newport County years ago. I took them all the way to the Premier League. We had stadium expansion. We ended up staying up in the Premier League in our first season, and then in the second season I was just about keeping them up, and then I decided to leave for Swansea. I was truly gutted about that, as I wish it was captured. I wish it was recorded. It would have been one of the greatest stories ever on Foot Manager, in my opinion. But yeah, it was such an interesting one, and a great save, and I hope that this one can be like that as well, and that I can do well with Wrexham, and it'll be enjoyable for anyone watching. Okay, Wrexham versus Eastleigh in this Vanarama National League game, the first one of the season, first one with a new manager, my FM23 debut, my Wrexham debut, my Vanarama National League debut. We're currently 0-0 after 11 minutes, 2 shots, 1 on target for us, 3 corners already, but we've also committed 5 fouls within that time, 71% of possession towards us. So we've got some good young players in on loan. Hopefully they can develop whilst with us, and hopefully we can develop our youth. We've brought in a good structure, a lot of new staff, so it's more of a building season really. Wow, that's a great cross. See Jake Hesketh involved again. Jake Hesketh has crossed that in and he's picked out a superb header. We're currently up 6 shots, 3 on target, but no goal for us yet. It's just unfortunate that they had a great free kick and it's been headed in. Wow, great free kick. That is so unfortunate for us to be 2-0 down off 2 free kicks really. That puts us bottom of the table, which is not a great start. Especially after dominating pre-season and dominating the start of this game. We have had 7 corners, 8 shots, 3 on target, and we haven't scored a single goal, but we find ourselves 2-0 down after being the better team who has started here today. It's going to take some time to find out what tactic works best in the National League and with Wrexham. I've never managed this low before. Okay, John Bostock scoring on his debut. He's got us back in the game, which is a good start into the second half, so it's 2-1. Now if we can pull away a draw, I'll be happy after being 2-0 down, and to have an opening game of the season with 1 point I'll be happier with than no points. See, it's just one of those where they've scored, we've made tactical changes, and there's nothing really happening. Don't get many subs in this league on the bench. Great knock. Yes, get in. Come on Wrexham, this is a good comeback, this is exactly what we need, and it shows fans that we can have that fight and we have that belief. And we're going to put that in as we mean to go on. Go on! Oh, I thought there was a third goal coming there, that would have been a great 3-2 win, but the fact that we're 1-1 I will take. Such a shame that we went 2-0 down, but it just shows how important it is to put chances away. Yes, get in, get in. Come on Wrexham, a nice 3-2 win. McFadden got tackled. Davis has picked it up, crossed it in. Mullins come flying in. He's headed it. The goalkeeper's been quite poor there. 3-2 up the Wrexham. That is a brilliant comeback. 3 goals in the second half. Change of shape from 4-4-2 into a 4-3-3, which has seemed to have worked in our favour. We're lacking some of the personnel in the attacking options for us when we do change to a 4-3-3, but we've adapted really well. John Bostock hopefully is going to make a huge difference to us as well. Ben Tozer there. Bostock, McGlynn, oh, if he had scored on his debut coming off the bench, that would have been a great start for him, but he'll be very happy to be getting some minutes and to be showing his worth and quality and trying to grow whilst he's on his journey into making his professional career develop. Okay, that is a great start of the season in a 3-2 win. 20 shots, 9 on target, and we only scored 30% of them, or 33.3 occurring percent of them. 8 corners, they had 7 shots, 3 on target. They put 2 goals away, which shows the importance of being clinical, and just what an impact free kicks can make to a game and how you need to work them in your favour. But we're 5th, achievement earned as well. 5 gamer score, you guided your team to a victory in a competitive fixture, which I'm pleased with. Another one there, you want a competitive match after being 2 or more goals down at half time, a game of 2 halves. That is 5 gamer score as well. John Bostock scores on his Wrexham debut, which is really pleasing. Oh, there's another achievement 10, one of our own. You gave a player their first team debut after signing them to your youth academy. Fantastic. Mark Howard, Jordan Tunnicliffe and Joe McGlynn also made debuts for Wrexham. So I'm very pleased with that. I was a bit worried in losing my FM23 debut game. But yeah, there we're currently at. We've won the first game 3-2, 2-0 down to half time. It was a nice comeback there where we really needed it. We're away to Yeovil next, and Yeovil won't be a walkover either. They're currently second. They'll at least be fighting for these playoff places, if not the title. But I was a little bit worried that we were going to lose that game 2-0. It just shows the importance of free kicks and how easily capitalised on both opportunities then. And we currently, we saw ourselves go 2-0 down very quickly. Considering the fact that we were dominating the game. We had more passes, more possession, we had more corners, our pass completion was even higher. So everything was working in our favour. We just didn't put anything away because we were lacking on that attacking depth, which now we've had Fraser Campbell as a suggestion. Wow, he wants mega. See, look, he's like, oh, it's too far apart. I'd rather have 4.5k than sign for you, or not have anything at all than sign for you. Tom Carroll. How much would he want to sign for us? Silly money again. Okay, that. Okay, that's good. Let's try and get him in. Just striker options we're short on, evidently. I signed him before, I recognise that name. Okay, so it's away to Yeovil next. I'm hoping to get another episode out, another stream later on today. Just got a few other little things to get in, but I found myself with a bit of free time there. There's a stream, and that kickstarts the FM23 journey. Hope you've enjoyed it, but that's a thanks from me. This is Red Tonto 13. You can follow me on Twitch, YouTube and Twitter. We're sponsored by the Reflective Coach podcast, which can also be found on YouTube, Spotify, Podcast Addict, Anchor, LinkedIn and Twitter. So there's plenty of options there for you to give that podcast a listen to. It's a real great podcast with insights to players' journeys, experiences and their own stories, as well as speaking to many coaches. It's a great podcast. Give it a listen, drop it a follow, drop it a subscribe and a like along the way. This is Red Tonto 13. I really appreciate your time, and I will get another episode out soon. But other than that, that is it from me. Don't forget to listen to that podcast. Drop me a subscribe, drop me a like and a follow on Twitch, YouTube and Twitter as well. See you all soon.